Hello, collective. Welcome to my channel, Healing with a Majestic Sunset. I am Artest Serena, and I will be doing a general reading. If anybody's listening with earbuds, you might want to turn the volume down just in case my symbols hurt your ears. I hope everyone's doing well, enjoying your day so far. I'm just going to jump into the reading, okay? The first card is the Four of Swords. With this death being at the bottom of the deck, it was something you guys that ended that you guys needed to heal from. Yeah, it says uncertain. At this time, the situation or outcome is undetermined. So there is something that you're healing from, and it could be a ending, or maybe just this could be a break, a separation of some sort. Um, Knight of Pentacles. This healing that you guys are had to go through or still going through, it took a long time for you to get to this point. Maybe the situation has been uncertain for some time, and that could have prolonged the ending of whatever this is. Yes. Something that was toxic for a long time. It could have been an addiction. If this is another person, they could have been addicted to something, a substance. They could have just been a toxic individual. Um, that could be anything. This is, it could be, them addicted to lust, money, things like that. Yeah, so I'm starting to think that this person was very addicted to money. With the Four of Pentacles being here, this person was money driven, obsessed with money. They were stingy. This person could have also been physically um, drawn to you, wanted to hold on to you through passions. But this, whatever this situation is, it's been like this for too long, and now it's like you're tired of the situation. Um, you might be annoyed with this person. You just see them as toxic. You're holding back yourself from them, your energy, even your physical body. You're holding back from this person because this situation left you in a very uncertain certain attitude. Queen of Swords here. So you spoke your truth to this person, and you put up some boundaries with this corset being here. You definitely put some boundaries up. Um, this person knows that they can't play with you. So if you have to come out with the Queen of Swords, then it could have been you showed up in a different energy that they thought they could possibly overpower you. Yeah, so like I said, you spoke some truths. You spoke I just heard you spoke the whole truth, nothing but the truth to this person. And I just feel like you restricted them from your energy. At one point you tried to hold everything together, but you had to set some really firm boundaries because this person was in this, demonic energy. This person possibly was very controlling. They were even controlling in how they spoke, very dominant figure. So you had to hold back from this person. And you speaking your truth, whatever truth you had to speak to this person, with the Chariot being here, that's the only time things are starting to get balanced for you in your present energy. That is making things balanced for you, because you have to be truthful with yourself, truthful with others, to be able to balance out things in your life. Five of Wands. So you speaking your truth caused some inner conflicts, some conflict within this person, or whatever situation this is causing some conflicts. But you can overcome these conflicts because you have your sword up. So whatever chaos or confusion this person is bringing to you, you're not going to back down. You're not afraid of whoever this is. You're not backing down. You're going full steam ahead. It's almost like that they're going to have this type of defensive attitude, but you're headed straight towards it with your truth. So this is not a truth that you're running away from. Page of Wands. Okay. This is a person that whatever message that they send you, they have with this bedroom being here, they have a sexual undertone. This person, they could be having a love affair with a younger person. But this is a person, whatever message you receive from this person is sexual in nature, and that might be one of the reasons why you're so defensive, because they're coming in carnal energy, and you want someone that's more intellectually stimulating to you. And it could be also, you might be a person that is stimulated sexually by your mind being stimulated. So this person you're holding back from, they can't stimulate your mind when they're in just this carnal energy. And so this person, if this person isn't a full grown adult in the body, they showing up very immature. You look at this person as being immature, by just being in this energy. Yeah. You see right through this person. You got this epiphany. How this person shows up is really showing you the truth about them, that they need some healing. They need some healing. This person possibly was violated when they were younger. You could have been violated when you were younger, and you could have gone through some traumas in that way, and that could be why you attracted this person in the first place. The person probably saw your wounds, that you were wounded, and they thought that they could overpower you. This is someone that saw you needed some healing. They saw that you were fragile, that your heart was fragile, that that you needed healing, emotional healing. And this might be a person you express this to also. You could have let this person know the things you've gone through in your childhood or in the past. And this is something that a person could be hiding, that they went through some type of a sexual trauma, and that's why they show up the way that they're showing up. Five of Cups to the Queen of Cups. So someone is definitely heavily burdened, very emotional, very sad. This person is in deep regret. How they showed up to you, how they know you see them. They know you see right through them. This person is definitely disturbed emotionally by how they showed up to you. They know that they caused you to have to pull away and turn your back on them. And so this person is in deep regret. So this person, I just heard embarrassed. So this person is embarrassed how they showed up to you. And maybe whatever you said to this person, let them know that you saw things that they didn't know, and you knew things they didn't know how you would know this. A lot of you could have gotten a download. You could have had a dream. You got an epiphany about this person, and this person is embarrassed because they thought that this was hidden from you. They didn't think that you knew about this. And so this is the reason why this person is in regret and embarrassed. So if they thought they can get away with it, it probably wouldn't even affect them. It's probably affecting them because you know, and they know that you know. Next card is Four of Swords. Like I said, this person was hoping that you didn't know. But what this person didn't see about you is that you are this is with this biker being here, you are a lone wolf. You know, you are a rebel with a cause. You know, you don't mind breaking whatever traditional rules that keep most people in bondage. This person possibly didn't make a decision about you because you are that lone wolf, and they will have to rise to that occasion. This is somebody that possibly cares about how people see them, and so they don't want to be seen as a person that's going against the norms. But this is a person that hides it. This is a person that have skeletons in their closet. For instance, this could be a pastor that have all these deep, dark secrets in their closet, but they try to show up in a different way to everybody else. So they keep these things hidden. And so they're not showing their authentic self. They're fake. Tower. Indecision is a decision. So whatever this is that someone did not make a decision on, that is what caused the breakdown. Because this person thought that if they stayed silent, that it would never be revealed what was really going on. They thought you was never going to wake up in this situation with the Judgment being here. And this person needed to wake up, and they needed to follow your lead, possibly. This is a person that showed up very immature and they thought you were immature like them. And they found out that you were a lone wolf. You were this rebel. You are a person that goes against, the norms. You will be a person that goes against religion, that goes against family traditions to kind of follow your own path. So you being how you are, it caused a breakdown within this person. This could also be a tower that they had, internally. Something blew this person's mind, maybe of how you really are. This person thought they can keep you stuck being indecisive because it worked in the past. That's why they regret playing with you. They didn't expect you to end things. They didn't expect their behavior to make you pull away from them. They was hoping that this toxic behavior would make you kind of succumb to their antics. This person wanted you to be their victim. They wanted you to fall prey to them. They didn't know you were a whole lone wolf. They didn't know you could tear them up. The Fool. Their indecisiveness caused this breakdown and caused you to go in a totally different direction. You're taking that leap of faith. You are that lone wolf that trusts in the universe, that trusts in the Most High. You're leaning into this. You totally trust where you're headed. And this also could be you, that even though you can't see where you're going, where you're headed, you trust that the feelings that you're getting and you doing, becoming one with the Most High and being, all of us being one, one with the universe. You're trusting where you're being led. With all this water, it's like you going with the flow. And water goes with the flow. If you go against the tide, that's when, you drown. But you're going with the currents and you're being led because you are the lone wolf. You refuse to follow traditions. So you just trusting, even though you haven't seen this done, you're following your own inner guidance. You're being led. I just heard healing waters. So maybe you guys heal in water. Maybe you're being called to go towards a body of water, the ocean, a river, somewhere that has flowing water. Even a waterfall. I see a waterfall. Since it's summertime, maybe some of you are taking your kids somewhere fun, where there will be a water park, waterfall. Yes, you guys are very, very passionate about your this new beginning. Like I said, you guys were led. This is my being led by the ancestors card. And so definitely you guys are excited about where you're headed. It's like, you may not know exactly what it looks like on the other side, but you feel you it's like you're feeling the feeling of how this new beginning will make you feel. And so then you're manifesting it into your life, you know? So you're going towards this with a lot of passion. Um, by the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles being together, this is not a reckless behavior. This is not a behavior of this devil. You're just going with good, clean passions. You're light, you're energetic, you're youthful, and you're very stable. So that's the new beginning that you were being led to, somewhere very peaceful, abundant. It's like making your dreams come a reality with the water and the pentacles being here. And another thing is too, this person or whoever this situation is about, this person or people, they didn't see they didn't see you being this way. They didn't see you being able to be in this Queen of Swords energy with speaking your truth and setting boundaries. This is causing so much inner conflict with this person. That's why they're so emotionally distraught. That is her, emotionally distraught, because you were able to see through their BS. Five of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, you leaving these people out in the cold. Yeah, their pride. This is the castle. The first word is here is pride. Pride and recognition. These people wanted to be seen. They were prideful, and it's almost like pride comes before a fall. So that's the tower. Their pride made them get left out in the cold by you. You're leaving them out in the cold because they were too prideful. I just heard, too late to apologize. So that song, I forgot who sings that song, but so maybe you know, they did not apologize for something. They didn't, come in the right way to communicate properly. But being indecisive about you, they left themselves out in the cold. Right. Exactly. You kick this person out your life. This Seven of Wands with this Queen of Cups here. You're not showing this person any love anymore. It's cold where this person is. No love from you is flowing to this person. They possibly can't even feel your energy anymore. You're on guard. This person feels isolated. They feel isolated from their wealth as well, for ancestry. Okay, so they feel isolated from getting their generational wealth from their ancestors. It also could be somebody that feels like they're going to be left out of a will of some property. Or maybe this person expects you to be left out of a will of some property. But if that's you, that they feel like they're gonna leave you out of some will or property, I don't see you caring. Maybe this person is a Karen, but I don't see you care. Yeah, you don't care. You don't care. You're leaving them out. They're kicked out of your life. You're planting, you want something new. You're planting new seeds. This person kept you in this feeling of isolation and being defensive, because when you have to pull up your sword to somebody, that's a defensive stance. So this person made you have to be this way, and you want something new. You don't want to always have to be in fight mode defending yourself from someone. You want to feel safe. If you have to defend yourself, if you have to 7 of Wands somebody, you don't feel safe with this energy. This is somebody who will abandon you if they hadn't already abandoned you. But now you don't care. You're abandoning these folks left and right. You do not care. This person is only possibly in this deep regret is because they didn't expect it to backfire on them. They didn't expect you to pull up a sword. They expected you to take it. They expected you to stay confused about where you stood with them. Yeah, I just heard you have bigger fish to fry. Exactly. You are definitely in your power. You are in your manifestation bag. You've healed too much. You've elevated too much to these people can't even, they're not even on your vibration. You're vibrating way higher than whoever this is in this situation, and you're calling in the things that you really, really want, your desires. You're happy. Yeah. So in their current environment, they feel left out in the cold. They could be going through some financial hardships in their body, but you're overcoming this. If it was you, you're overcoming it. You know, you had to change how you saw or felt about a situation, you know, so you definitely changed your energy. So they're not on the same vibration as you. So they're going to always feel left out because they won't go and do the healing work to be on your vibration. Yep, exactly. 8 of Pentacles. You did the work. If somebody has some strong opinions, this microphone being here, they have some strong opinions about what you're working on. Maybe since you're a lone wolf and you're not traditional, they have some opinions about this work that you're doing. Maybe they need to mind their own business. So whatever you're working on, you're going towards the best possible outcome for yourself. You're very optimistic. Yeah, like I said, you're very optimistic. Is the 10 of Cups, Justice, Ace of Cups. You don't care about what anybody has to say, the strong opinions that anybody have, because you love yourself. You did this inner work on yourself. You come from love. It's like you are love. You are becoming love. You are becoming what you desire. Your thoughts create feelings, and your feelings create the outcome. So with this 10 of Cups, it's definitely, you are making your dreams a reality. You are, you have stepped into your power. You have stepped into your abundance. You are, you definitely, you're a person that's a dreamer, possibly, but you definitely are making your dreams come true, because the Ten of Cups can be very dreamy. You can be out there, and you never, take, steps towards that dream. It just stays a dream. But with the Pentacles being here, you definitely did the physical work that you needed to do on yourself. You are putting in, you are mastering a skill. In this skill, you love this skill. I see people enjoying you, loving you for what you do. You could sing, possibly. You can be, that could be something you working on, but or just something that you're speaking. Even if it's just your truth about these people that have strong opinions about what you're doing. Yeah, is things are being made right for you because of the energy that you're in, because you don't care about how other people see you, because you don't mind being different from the crowd. Yeah, you did a lot of inner work, a lot of inner work. And so you love yourself. So if once you get to the point where you love yourself, you don't care about anybody else's opinion. The devil. These people just want to keep you bound. The devil here twice. Hammock. Relax. You don't even, look, this hammock being here, you at rest. You're no longer in bondage. You the lone wolf. You are the renegade. You are no longer in bondage. Your back is turned. I just heard turned off. You are even turned off. If this is a person that's staying in that lustful energy, you are turned off. It's possible that you just, like I said in the very beginning, that you could just be in a separation. With this pause being here, some of you could just be in a separation, but you definitely separated from whatever this demonic energy is. You're definitely separated from that. You're no longer chained and bound to whatever this is or whoever this is. You definitely gone through the healing. Page of Swords to the Lovers. You made the right choice for your life. People are watching you make the right decisions for your life. They're going to see that you made the right decision and partnering up with the Most High. You are in union with yourself. And the only person you will have a union with is somebody that's not in this bondage type energy. You refuse to be bound to somebody just because you feel a soulmate connection towards them. They have to do the healing work. They have to do the work on themselves. You're just minding your business. You could be a person that loves to read and that's how you relax. The High Priestess. So you have a deep knowing about this whatever situation this is. You just have a deep knowing. Is also whatever you're mastering, whatever craft you're mastering, you have a very deep knowing about what you're doing. It's because you put in the work on yourself, and that work you put in strengthen your intuition. So if you're going into something that's in the metaphysical world, the healing work was needed to strengthen your intuition. And you must go into something that you love. Your destined, whatever your destined path is going towards the things that you love, but you have to heal your heart. So whatever you love is not distorted. You had to learn how to love. You had to learn how to love yourself. It started with self. So you can know what's true love and what's bondage. You had to learn the difference. King of Swords. You definitely, whatever it is that you have on the inside of you, you're being called to speak these things. You might be going into speaking or singing or whatever this is, your calling is. You're being called to go ahead and speak those things that you know. Don't keep who you truly are a secret just because these people have demonic entities attached to them. Speak your truth. Because the truth will always set you free. I just heard the truth will set you free. Page of Pentacles. So this person, whatever the situation is, they expected you to be able to back down, to not rise to this occasion, for you to stay the forever student. But you have definitely gone into a new skill, and you are perfecting it. You are mastering it. Your intellect is very strong, powerful mind. Emperor, come on. The Emperor, you are the boss of your own life. You are at Emperor status. White Rabbit. You were curious. It's like you followed that White Rabbit. You followed that White Rabbit. And you followed that inner knowing. You balanced out that light with the shadow. You did that work. And so now that's why you're in this status of being an emperor. You are the boss of your life, male or female. You are the boss of your life, and that's breaking hearts. If this is a person that you're leaving behind, they're watching you boss up in your life. It started inner, but once you started speaking your truth, they realized who you truly were and that you were never someone to play with or to just be in this energy. It's almost like you were their secret obsession. And they realized that they put you in the wrong category for some of you. They kept you almost like at mistress status when you a whole boss, that you should have been the one being seen. They were confused about who you were, the Seven of Cups. This is a person that had multiple partners, possibly. Lots of options. This could also be someone that broke your heart because you felt that soulmate connection, that deep connection with them. And they thought that it was just lust because they didn't start the healing process of loving themselves. So they didn't know the difference between true love, deep love, and just lust. And so they put you in the category of lust. Yeah. Like I said, you were the one to be seen with, not the one to be hidden with this star. You were the one. You've done a lot of healing on yourself. You are on your destined path. Your healing has put you on your destined path towards your North Node. You are on the path to your North Node, or you are already in your north node. But however this shows up for you, because we're on different timelines, you're mastering something, and you will be seen for whatever it is that you're mastering. And people will want to collaborate with you. Even this person may want to collaborate with you, but they know that they didn't build anything solid with you. And this has that person in agony because they did not build anything solid with you. And this also could be the person that was supposed to step up into their energy of being your emperor. They were supposed to follow your lead. But this, if you are a woman and this is a man I'm talking about, this was someone that did not want to follow a woman. They possibly thought you were going down the wrong path because, you were that rebel. You were doing something different than what society say you should be doing. But whatever this is, you healed that broken heart. Oh my gosh, this fell way in the bag. Okay, this is the Page of Wands in the reverse. So this person is definitely, they're not on your level. They can't catch up to you. They feel like they can't catch up to you. They don't have the energy. They don't have the desire, possibly to heal. So since they don't have that desire to heal and go towards that healing, maybe they just they don't feel like they have the strength, the passion, to actually go into those calmer waters. That's bad news for this person, that you will keep going even without them. That is bad news for them, that you will leave them behind, or you already have left them behind, and you're already getting this bad news. And the bad news could just simply be that now they can see who you really are because of all the healing that you've done. It's like you were being hidden. You were this person inside, but you didn't show this. You didn't show all of this. So that's bad news for this person, because they're going to have to do a lot of work if they want to catch up to you. So that's the bad news, because these people are lazy. Got the Chariot at the bottom, Chariot here. You're moving ahead. You're moving along, balance. Only a balanced emperor can drive this Chariot. And it looked to me like you're a balanced emperor. You're balanced in your own life. This is the Page of Wands. Yeah. Page of Wands, Ace of Wands. It would be bad news for them to hear that you're going towards a whole something new. You have a spark for someone else. And this also could have been a person that whenever they contacted you, it was about being intimate. Seven of Swords in reverse. You see right through this person. You see through their mask. They can no longer trick you. You see their mask is off. The Lovers. You see that this person made the wrong decisions. That they've been making the wrong decisions. You see this. And they see this as well. But it's good news for you to see this, because you need, with healing, you want to know the truth. You see the truth. So the good thing that could be coming in, if this person is sending you another message, or if this person tries to contact you, they're going to contact you with their mask off. They're not going to be contacting you in deceptive energy. This person knows they have to be transparent with you. And that's the only way you will listen to them. This is justice. Absolutely. It's justice for them to come as their authentic self. To the emperor, they need to step into their power. They have to step into their power to rise to the occasion, to be on your vibration. This person has to step into their power. And the thing is, it's showing that they can. They have everything that they need. They can just follow your lead if they don't even know where to start. But it is justice for this person, whatever this situation is about, is justice for them to make something right with you. Doesn't have to, be together, but it's justice for them to make something right with you, for them to show up as they are, their authentic self, without any mask on, totally vulnerable, totally naked. You know what I mean? Just vulnerable. And this person is drawn to you, the radiant one. They see you as the radiant one, charismatic, creative, optimistic, and generous. That's how they see you. And this person wants unity. I see the unity card, eternal sea. All rivers return to light. You dissolve into wholeness. Love is the ocean's end. Okay, so this person knows that I do believe that this person knows that you guys have something past the physical that is eternal. The love that you guys share is to the soul, is very deep. And this person would have had to do some healing work, or still needs to do some healing work, so they can be connected to their soul. Because if you love somebody from the soul and you're disconnected from your soul, you're thinking those deep feelings that you're feeling are just really just attraction and lust. You don't realize that is a deep soul connection, but they're so disconnected from who they really are. So they can't. So they're distorted in how they feel love and how they look at love. So this person it's possible that this is a person that if they heavily sexually attracted to someone, they think they love that person. And they could have been confused about who they were really in love with if they had several partners who they were heavily sexually attracted to. Yeah, I just heard many bodies. This is a person that have many bodies, a masculine, not divine, haven't started the healing work needed to step into their divinity. So this may very well be your divine masculine who has not done the healing work. But it looks like it's justified that they step into this. So they could be going through this transformation as of now. But they see you changing, and they see that you are going without them. So with or without them, you're going to keep going on your journey. And that's what this person is seeing. So this could be pushing them to go through their healing, wanting to be on your level, on your vibration. But anyway, collective, I don't want this reading to be too long, but I hope you enjoyed it. This was the end of the reading. I will leave you with Queen of the Moon Oracle. Okay. So let's do a Queen of the Moon Oracle. Let's see. Pleasure. Discernment. So you have to use your discernment with this person. If they send you a message, if they're just coming in for pleasure, or if they're really doing the work. you have to use your discernment with this person, because this was a pleasure seeking person. So you definitely have to use your discernment with this person. You know, if they're just coming in for pleasure reasons, because they're drawn to you because of your beauty, but they're definitely drawn to you because of your inner beauty. Definitely. But you just want to know this person has done the work and they're no longer in this surface energy type of um, energy that they were in the past, that only look for people outer beauty, just the 3D physical pleasures of this world, you know. And this person knows that you're like they know that you're the empress. That's all I'm seeing is like this empress. When I saw beauty, I'm just seeing the empress. You're somebody that can cultivate, bring into fruition all of your desires, and that's definitely empress energy. So they see that, they see you as this, and they see that you're wanting to have a new beginning. You already have stepped into your new beginning. This 10 being here, 37 breaks down to a 10. You know, but and it's another 10 here, and this is a 9. So 9, 10, 10, 9. That could be someone's birthday. Or September 20th. Anyway, that's kind of what I'm getting. And this person is very attracted to you. You have a very attractive magnetic energy. Like I said, this is definitely empress energy that this person is seeing that you're in. And so this person may not express this to you, but they know that you are their empress. They know this, you know. It's almost like they're getting hints from the universe. See, the empress didn't come out, but the cards around is showing that this is empress energy. So it's like they're being shown by the universe, by the things that you're doing, the things that you're saying, is letting them know that you are their empress. These are the things that the little nuggets that the universe is dropping to this person to let them know who you really are to them. And it's time for them to get on their destined path, and if the universe really wants this person to wake up, it's something that they are supposed to be doing, like breaking some generational curses. They could even be needing to do this so you two can do something together, in this world, even if that's just to spread love, to show people that it's possible to change. It's possible to change in a good outcome, can come into your life. And no matter the age, people can change. You just have to want to change. But anyway, collective, that was the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I'll be back tomorrow in the next video, if the Most High is willing. But I'll see you. I'm here to stay unless I get another assignment. But I know I've been assigned here for now. I had to do a lot of healing myself before I was even allowed to even bring myself out. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next reading. I love y'all, and bye for now.